Hello, welcome back to the Butter Bunch. My name's BB.
My name's Aiden, and I was in the middle of a thought, but
I know, I misclicked and clicked go live, and now it's too late to turn back. I'm sorry, Aiden.
Yeah, no, but okay, I'm just gonna finish my thought. The stream's gonna be
Sure.
confused. So, but novelizations are normally made independently of the original creator and stuff. When you like novelization, like a video game, movie, something like that. And normally, yes, the novelizations can add a lot of detail and stuff. But at any point, said novelizations could be easily decanonized if they ever make a sequel or prequel to that original product.
Yeah.
Because they're not normally being like, oh, in the novelization they said this. They're like, oh, the novelization wasn't really made by us, so that's its own thing now.
Yeah. The novelization for Alan Wake could technically be considered canon because in the Quantum Break universe, it's an in-universe game, which means the merch is possibly also real and therefore the novelization. But I quite like it as well because it goes even deeper, which is a lot of the Poets of the Fall albums I've learned have connections to the overall world here. It's just God, I love the Remedy Connected Universe so much.
Well, it's connected multiverse, but yes.
Sure, yes. They call it the Remedy Connected Universe. That is the official title, but it is a multiverse, yes. And it's a heavily connected multiverse too. I don't even entirely, because I know that that eventually in Control, Alan Wake becomes significantly more important. I already know that at least during the
Alan
DLCs,
Wake starts running around the multiverse.
Well,
Alan Wake in the Multiverse of Madness.
Well, that's the thing, right? Alan at this point has been stuck in the dark place for years, right? Because you say like Alan Wake, right? When did the first game come out? That was 2010, right? 2010.
Well,
yeah.
That's IRL time. IRL time.
Oh yeah, no, he's been there even longer than that.
Oh, that's
Control release date. Okay, so by Control, he should have been in there for at least 9 years from a linear perspective. But from his perspective, keep in mind, he's also been stuck in time loops.
Oh my god. How dare she? KW copying me. KW, you copied me. How could you? You copied me. I just saw you post it. How dare you copy me?
But no,
how dare you? You're copying me.
But it's kind of crazy because Alan here would have been in the dark place for at least 9 years, but he's been in time loops as well. So he's been there for longer than 9 years from his perspective.
Also, KW, I'm joking, by the way. I'm specifying I'm joking. That wasn't serious. How dare you copy me, though? I'm so offended.
You should feel ashamed.
You should feel ashamed, KW. Kidding. I'm joking.
But no, I am curious about how the Alan Wake and Control stuff interact. Because the most we've had so far in the game is the service weapon.
Oh, you found out because of me. Copycat. She's admitting to copying on stream, guys.
She is.
Oh, get her, cop. Get her, coppers.
Oh, right. I just realized I never invited. Hold on. God damn it.
We inviting Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob. The real Jacob, and not a fake Jacob. Real Jacob. Hashtag totally real Jacob. And yes, KW, we'll watch it together. We'll watch. You know, I mean, Jacob will probably do a stream series on it whenever that gets around to that.
Here. I'll give.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see you excited. I'm actually really excited for my street thing.
I'm gonna have to share this around, huh? Hold on, wait. I was not prepared to start this. Like, I actually cut Aiden off mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally clicked, like, go live, and that wasn't the intent. I didn't want to go live yet. I wanted to wait a couple more minutes, but whatever. Here we are,
You know,
man.
we're live now. Oopsie doopsies.
I guess we're doing it now. Yup. These were options that were made. Share it
I'm
around.
so excited for my street to come back. Afmal is gonna make my street again.
That's the thing. So I was watching the thing just out of morbid curiosity. I was not expecting anything to be shown. Because
I knew. I used my oracle powers.
to be perfectly honest, Aiden has been sitting here any time, any shred of news about my history gets revealed. He always went to the butter bunch, guys, and it's like, all right, man, we'll see.
Listen, I had hope. I mean,
I didn't look. We had been there for so long with nothing, and it's like at a certain point, it's like, oh yeah, don't worry, guys, it'll be made. It'll be made. Well, we'll come back to this series. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh yeah, don't worry, things will go back to normal. We'll just sit tight. We'll go and do a million children's videos before we go back to
million. God, at this point, it feels like a million.
Before we go to season 7, where the end of the world is meant to be a thing, and the subtitle is literally titled "One Last Time." So either it's gonna be bittersweet, or it's gonna be a tragedy.
Have you seen the logo? The logo literally has like a shooting star / thing on it. But you know what I think that's actually representing? A meteor.
Sure.
So
yeah.
at the end of season 6, it was during the end of credit scene, it was foreshadowed that Michael wanted all that power. Yes, to have power, obviously, but also to like stop the end of the world with all that power. You know, so he could rule it or whatever. But like, it's like, yeah, no, I think this season's gonna have a bittersweet ending. I think everything's gonna work out. Everyone's gonna be okay with each other. Everyone's gonna end up happy and accepting their fate as the meteor crashes down and makes the world have a rebirth. And that's where the story ends.
MCD rebirth.
Oh wait, is that
canon, guys? They're both canon.
They're both canon. MCD Rebirth is just the universe resetting itself. and then after Rebirth, after in the middle of Rebirth season 2, My Street's gonna get its own remake.
We already got the first episode of My Street. Remember, that was the game Ola's made. She released the first episode of MCD and then My Street, and then she was like, whichever one performs better is the one I make a full series on. And it was MCD. And then she almost made a full series on it.
Almost. She didn't even make it to the halfway point.
Yeah, she didn't
even make it to the halfway point.
She definitely made episodes of it, and if you go back to the playlist, I think it even still says, "Don't worry, I'll return to this one day." And there's like a cute little emoji there, and it's like, "No, you won't. What are you talking about?"
Well, I mean, we never thought there was gonna be a My Street comeback, but My Street's coming back, so who knows? Maybe it will come back in a fully animated form, which honestly that surprised me. But I mean, honestly, with the budget she should have now from all the children's views she has, you know what? She could probably make like 2 animated series or 7 animated series with all that money.
Sure. Here's the thing.
With all that money,
it must have spent a fortune for the end of that VidCon, because you have to fly everyone out. There was a whole concert at the end.
She even flew out a YouTuber who does a lot of coverage. I talked to him like a few times. Named Ride It Out. She even flew him out to VidCon for that.
She flew out like the main gang, and then she flew out that guy, and then she flew out the rest of the gang to show up for like 5 minutes just to be like, hey, we're playing the My Street characters, and then never be seen again for the rest of the panel.
To be fair,
and then she got the entire concert at the end.
They're gonna be at the signing table. So
yeah, but still, and that's the other thing, and also the posters. She also made posters for the season, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what they're signing. There's apparently season 7 posters.
I want a season. Okay, can I see a season 7 poster? What does a season 7 poster look like?
I don't know. She never showed it. What happened is she was about to end the panel, and then you could hear Jason say, like, mumble in her ear like poster. And then she pulled up the mic again and was like, "Oh, by the way, guys, season 7 posters are right out there." It's like, "Oh, okay."
What do you mean season 7? I want the season 7 poster.
I also want the season 7 poster.
Also, Aphmau's outfit it looks like in the season is so cute. By the way, like I actually love that outfit for her. Like the fur is really good. It gives like a lot of cool werewolf vibes. I like it.
I think it's crazy. She sat there and designed hip proportions, but whenever you see her being flung around in the skirt, they couldn't bother to make an actual skirt. It's still just the Minecraft skin where the skirt is still split in 2 halves to the legs.
I will
Why
say
would they do that?
I will say I don't know how I necessarily feel about everyone's body proportions, like especially the female character's body proportions.
I
Like,
don't
dang,
okay.
everyone has like everyone has like hips, and there are now boobs apparently on the Minecraft characters, which I don't know how I feel
Here's
about
the
that.
thing.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird, but
We know
okay.
she wanted the boobs at least for an eternity, right? That was right, Boobcinda.
Boobcinda.
She's wanted
Boobcinda.
boobs on these characters for a weird amount of time. That's not new. The hip proportions, I'm actually okay with most. Here's the thing, and this is what's weird. Most of the characters I'm okay with their body proportions. Something's off about Caitlyn though. I look at Caitlyn and
I
something's
feel like
wrong.
Caitlyn would have like maybe slightly broader features, and like maybe some. I don't know how you would convey muscles with the models, but you know, because Caitlyn always gave me vibes like she's like super muscular. Or
Oh,
at least,
thank God they didn't do that stupid thing with like in superhero costumes they have like the foam abs.
oh,
Thank God they didn't do that for Aaron.
Also, by the way, Jason be looking. Yeah, okay, be right there.
Jason be looking 40.
He be looking 40.
He seems like he's aged more than Aphmau has.
Honestly, Aphmau gives me forever young energy.
Aphmau is just slightly more brown than I remember.
Well, we know she was at a water park from her Instagram, so I think she tanned a lot than normal.
Maybe, yeah.
Like I think she
Because
got
I
like a
remember
huge
her.
tan.
Because I know she's not white, but she looked a lot more light skinned before.
Well,
But for that one panel,
her Minecraft skin looks white. If I'm honest,
no,
like
yeah, it which
like I thought like I didn't know that Aphmau in universe like her Minecraft skin also was meant to be Hispanic too, because like it's such a different skin tone from like from her IRL. So I'm like, is this like a different race thing or like I don't know.
no, I mean just like real life Aphmau, she just looked a little bit more white, but she is Hispanic.
Yeah. Yeah, although one thing I always found weird in the gotcha versions of the characters, Aaron's canonically darker than Aphmau, or at least skin tone wise, in the gotcha versions of them, which I always found that weird. I'm like, isn't Aaron canonically white? I think Aaron's white technically, so it's like, why is Aaron darker than someone who's actually Hispanic? Why is the white man darker than a Hispanic woman somehow?
I don't know. Whenever I make my Maestro reimagining, I might just make him full on black. Just to go off of that, because it's like it's a full like their names ain't even gonna be Aphmau and Aaron. There's gonna be so much that's changed with that. It's like, yeah, why not? I'll make Aaron a black man. Who cares?
Aaron is what other name? Airton. I don't know.
Aaron also works,
Yeah.
I won't call him that, but like the race isn't gonna change that.
Well, when I think of Aaron, one of the Aaron characters I think about is Aaron from Miles' uncle Aaron.
Oh, sure. Oh, by the way, guys, I know you might be wondering, hey, you guys are just rambling. We popped in and talked about like the Remedy Connect universe.
Then we talked about Aphmau.
Right. What is this stream? We're watching.
I have 76 views on my reaction, but by the way.
That's quite good. No, we are watching Little White Lie again because Jacob's not here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give BB a little summary here, unless she knows.
Nope, I was gonna ask for one.
Okay,
I was gonna introduce one other thing.
Little White Lie is about this girl and guy who were in this battle of bands, and they're like getting a band together, and it's all well and good. But at the end of the last episode, someone who was potentially going to join the band ran out in the street and got hit by a car and is kind of dead, maybe. And that's how last episode ended.
Sure. Now before we
It gives early 2000 vibes, by the way. Like, just God, like watching early 2000 TV shows. Like, dang, this is the early 2000s.
Nerdy Prudes Must Die is after Nightmare Time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's going to be one of the last things we watch, or at least in relation to the Hatchet Field, just because Jacob's like, oh, it's the best for last.
Well, no, there's one thing after that. There's also Workin' Boys. But...
Oh, yeah. I don't think Jacob's seen Working. Actually, yes.
What about Yellow Jack? Here's the thing. We almost did it, but Jacob's not here, and it's the grand finale of season 2. And season 3 isn't even a full season. So I kind of wanted to wait.
Season 3?
Yeah, they read 2 or 3 scripts on random streams that we ended up compiling through chat messages. So we are gonna watch the incomplete season 3 at some point, but at least that's the plan. That's what it sounds like the plan is. That's not a confirmation, but we're probably gonna do it that way. So we will be returning to Hatchetfield. It's just we don't want to do a big finale when one of us is away. Now, before we do this, however, I just wanted, because I was listening to Spotify the other day, because I like to listen to music while I'm walking to the bank, and there's this one ad that just keeps on showing up, and I have to show you guys because I hear it, and I truly think it sounds so much like a more optimistic Garfield. Like, it's crazy. So, hold on. I'm gonna let the ad play. Because I have to show you guys this. Because this should have been Garfield. This is Garfield. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Garfield from the live action films, actually. Okay, good. It popped up. Okay. We're gonna watch 2, maybe 3. We're gonna watch the first one full, and then I want to just give an example of the others. Let me lower you down a little bit here, Aiden. Then let me lower this even more down. Okay, 81 works. Okay. Gain Flings. Not sponsored, by the way. I'll probably make fun of this actually watching the ad. I keep getting these, and I don't... Whatever. But it sounds like Garfield.
Camila tried the new scent of Gain Relax Flings, and it changed everything. Hey, Dave, don't knock it till you smell it. Try the luxurious new scent of Gain Relax Flings. Try new Gain Relax scent beads, too, for twice the vibes.
I cannot be the only one hearing it.
There at the mall. But he wasn't. Gain Flings with Oxy Boost and Febreze.
Here, one more.
Gain Flings smell so amazing, they're like music to your nose.
Actually, we'll watch this one all the way through for nostalgia.
Lift your love with new Gain Flings. More Gain scent than ever, plus Oxy Boost cleaning power and Febreze. It's our best gain ever. New Gain Flings.
It sounds like Garfield. I don't know how... I cannot be the only one. Let's see. Renzo Music, Bill Murray, or Crisp Rat. I love that. Yeah, so you got right. Does kind of sound like Lorenzo, huh? Let's see. I wonder what it looks like on... Oh. Well, yeah, it's like... You there, Aiden? I don't know where Aiden even went. I haven't watched any movie with Chris Pratt since. God, hang on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I kind of fell off the MCU for a while. So I'm kind of falling off. I have no idea what's really going on in that universe. Guardians 3, however, is pretty good. I like Guardians 3. I'm excited. I'm interested in seeing Gunn's work as like president of DC Studios. I'm wondering what he does with that and if it's gonna be any good. Because Gunn's work in the MCU was pretty good. So I don't know. All right, here. Like, okay, all right. Let's move on to the thing that you guys actually came here for, right? A little white lie, which I wasn't here for last time, which is why Dane had to give me the thing. So I might get the real thrown off. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure my computer can handle it. It's fine. I don't think my computer's gonna combust if you play a little white lie. Right? It's like at 480p or something like that. It's crazy. Also, yeah, Kado's right. Endgame is the last Avengers film that came out, not Infinity War. KW saying some dude. Like it wasn't one of the most important deaths in the entire MCU. Boy, I sure would love to play the. Okay, fine. Here, I'm gonna unzip this then, I guess, if it doesn't want to. Extract, please. Yes. Great. Will you work now? Nick Lang got hit by a car. Oh, well. Is that why he's so good at making music? Is that like his superpower? Like instead of instead of getting poisoned, he got hit by a car. Ow. Well, then what dude are you talking about that died in Little White Lie. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see the little thing to move stuff. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, yeah, let's watch the 7-minute video, I guess.
We were at the hospital all night, and it was weird, because I didn't even know this kid. This is all your fault.
What? What? No. This is not my fault. This is not my fault.
Yeah, that's a 2000s haircut, all right. That's not great. Actually, you know what? When did this come out? Here. I want to pull up an example. Actually, here. What's her app? Lies. Starkid. Okay. This was when? Oh, Jesus Christ. That was 2009. Oh, it actually was the 2000s. Nick never wrote the music, but he and his brother wrote on all the books for all the musicals from Starkid. Okay. Hang on. 2009. Yep. Forgot you did that bowl cut thing for a while. Whatever, I'm just gonna grab a random image. I think it gets the point across regardless. Here. You know what? Here, I'm not even gonna bother adding it in here. Just look at this. Right? I mean, I'm just saying, you look at these things side by side, and there's definitely some questions, right? Like, I did 2015 just because Justin looks different every time he shows up. Like, Justin gets a whole new vibe every time he appears, and it's never good. But it gives Justin Bieber.
I told you, early 2000s.
It definitely. This isn't early. This is late 2000s. This is 2009.
Well, late.
But Justin Bieber. I mean, I'm sure I could find other years that were even sooner than 2015. He looks different every time he shows up, but like, it gives Bieber.
Man, only if Jacob was here.
Yeah, I know this was already quite the stream already, man. Without Jacob's guidance, I don't.
I was in the garage with you.
No, yes, it is your fault. If he had left when I said that he wasn't allowed to audition, then there wouldn't have been that car there. He wouldn't have been so upset that he just ran out into the road and everything would have been fine.
No. Listen, okay. If he would have stayed longer, like I wanted him to, then he just would have played some more music. That car would have been there. He wouldn't have gotten hit, and everything would be fine.
Thanks.
So this is all your fault.
It's not my fault.
Well, it's not my
Either your
fault.
fault. How is it either your
It was the
fault?
driver's
You
fault.
got hit by a car.
Driver.
I mean, who just hits a kid and then just drives off?
A stupid driver.
Hello. I was just checking on your times.
Oh, there's Kevin's hand. Look really sad.
I am really sad.
Kevin didn't have a family. He just lived with his weird aunt.
Well, I mean, that's a family.
I don't think they were very close.
Oh, kids. Oh, hello, kids. How are you?
Oh, I hate the performance here.
Oh, kids. Oh, kids.
What a disturbing voice. I hate it.
It's so good
You
that
want some
Kevin's close
candy,
friends are here with him. I'm so glad
Well,
you
we're not
stayed
really friends.
to
We
be
just
with
watched him
Kevin.
get hit by a car.
That means a
Oh,
lot.
don't do. Oh my God.
How is Kevin?
Oh, I'm sorry. Not well. He's in a coma.
Oh,
And they
okay.
don't expect, well,
Stop massaging him.
Right? Why does she keep
Stop
on just
massaging
grabbing his
him.
arm and like rubbing up against him?
Are
to
you?
wake up. But
This comes off creepy. Please do not massage his arm. Wait,
Give me
don't
your
touch him there. This is his no-no square.
What a face.
This is beautiful.
Oh, what a face she has here.
phone,
Okay, there we go.
give me your phone and I'll put my number in and we'll keep
Ah!
in touch on Kevin.
Oh wow.
He's
No!
doing all the
No!
As if
No!
it didn't give pedo vibes before. Just for the record, if an adult does this to you guys, don't trust them.
I don't care if she has good intentions or not. This comes off weird.
She's
I'm
not well.
scared.
She doesn't seem well, I'll tell you that.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, baby. Help.
Yeah, she looks like she wants to do things. That's
Bad
the way
things.
she's acting in certain ways that are bad for child safety.
The time. I'll put it under Bushwald.
Okay.
There. Oh, also, I'm having a meditation session
Okay.
at my home for Kevin. It would
Oh.
be great if the two of you could come, his close friends.
No.
That
We're
would mean
not
so
close
much to have the
friends.
two of you there.
Oh my god, is this deer having...
Jesus Christ, this fits all the bill for groomer. Notice how every time she refers to them, she's always using such endearing terms and but also making it seem like they're so important that they might feel forced to go. Like it's their responsibility. I hate this. This is so
I'm
uncomfortable.
scared, BB. Help.
This is awful. Again, hey, if anyone's watching and you've experienced things like this,
Call the
if you're
police.
right, if you're
Call
currently
the police.
experiencing things like this, if someone next to you is doing this, now is where you suddenly have to use the restroom and you leave and you forget
And
to
you
come back.
run away. You run away as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah, you completely forget to return. Whoopsie daisy, don't come back.
Oops, your mom allegedly called.
What is she? Oh, what's that? A text? Oh,
Kevin would appreciate it.
Yeah,
Meditation
Kevin
session?
would appreciate it.
We've been playing all of our lives.
This is the story of how me, Sammy Reese, and my brother became rock stars with very little talent and a whole lot of lies.
We've got nothing but the songs we sing. Before we know what's happening, we might be the next big thing. And I wish we could escape it, but let's face it, now we're caught in the lie.
gives Boy Meets World.
I don't know. It just gives, to me, it gives like early 2000s kind of style intro.
I'm thinking, because it reminds me, because in Boy Meets World, where you have the ball thing, when everyone's like catching the ball and doing little happy little smiles in like every sitcom intro, but you know, the ball always had something on it. It's Boy Meets World to me.
Apparently, it's a big deal to hit someone with the car and drive away, because when we got home, the cops had sent over a detective to do a whole investigation.
Yeah.
So, did you two know Kevin Bushwald well?
No.
Not very well, no.
He wanted to be in our band? He was a really nice kid. We all really liked him.
Can you give me any more information about
I never got into Big Time Rush.
the make and
Oh, God.
model of the car? I
Big
mean,
Time Rush,
can't you
I
give me
forgot.
any information about the person who hit Kevin?
No.
No? We were kind of far away. I think we've told you everything that we know.
Now, kids, this is really important.
They're not lying
This is
to
an
you.
open hit and run case.
They don't
You're
know
not to
anything.
share the details of this case with anyone.
Okay.
Nobody at school. No gossip.
Yeah.
The next day at school, the halls were full of gossip.
That's so I think happened, right?
He was at this bar one night or something like that. A bar. Really?
It was a rumble.
And they had a rodeo, as in a mechanical bull. They had a mechanical bull. A mechanical bull there.
So I heard that he was surfing, and that one of the
Man, that is so southern. Doing that weird little like thing on the side of your mouth and going, shoot.
Well, darn tootin'.
Yeah. Yeehaw, man. Yeehaw.
waves crashed over him, and there was a shark in it, and it bit him in the arm, and then he got into.
You're not supposed to look at the camera.
No, I think this is like an interview segment, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just to show the gossip, but maybe. The brother does have hair like Austin, that show, Ross Lynch, I mean.
Ross Lynch.
Into a coma.
They fell down a flight of stairs.
Oh, really?
Lights
I heard
out.
that a bird actually ran into it. That's weird. Yeah. It's gotta be like a 1 in a million type thing. But it can happen. That's why it's 1 in a million.
No one really cared about Kevin, but what was worse were the people who pretended to.
It's too sad for words. Okay, bye. Tell your friends. Thanks.
It'd be like that when someone dies or gets hurt. It'd be like, oh
What do you
my
think
God,
you're doing?
they're dead. I'm
Getting
so
signatures?
sad about it. It's like, you didn't even like them. Why are you acting like you cared so much? Once they said like this really funny thing to me, it's like, you didn't even know them. What? God.
Would you
People
like
at my
sign
funeral do that to me? If people at my funeral do that. Oh man, we had such good times. Like, I didn't even know you very well. What? You didn't even like me. You hated me. Why are you talking nice about me?
Yeah, you wanted to lynch me.
Yeah, pretty much.
In fact, I heard you just the other day say how much you wanted to kill the gays.
like, I'd be like, well, that was yesterday. It's like, no. How?
Hey, you know what Mr. Krabs says? What is today but yesterday's tomorrow? It was a completely different context, but I'm sure it applies.
Our petition to make the Save Calvin Foundation an official part of the school's club registry?
Who do you think you're trying to fool, Tanya?
What do you mean?
You didn't even like
You
him.
don't care about this kid. Nobody
God,
does.
Mike speaking.
You're just trying to exploit him to make yourself look charitable.
For your information, I am trying to raise money to pay for his hospital bills. And besides, how would you even know how much I care about Calvin?
Well, for one thing, his name is Kevin, not Calvin.
Oh.
Well, that was a mistake with the printers. I mean, what do you want me to do? Have them remake 50,000?
So wait, hold on. Hey, so his real name was Kevin. You think it's Calvin, and that's why you didn't actually, like, you weren't friends with him, right? You got the name wrong. Oh well, no, I'm such a huge. That was a mistake with the printers. Okay, so whatever the printers do should not affect whether or not you know the guy's memory.
Yeah, you still said his name wrong.
Whether you know his name.
I mean, if you really cared about the guy, you wouldn't be mispronouncing his name constantly.
They're doing like Talking Heads or something, kind of like Parks and Ref or What We Do in the Shadows. Sorry? I feel like I don't understand the references being made here. Because
like a mockumentary style.
Oh. All right, so what are you doing in the shadows, though?
I think it's just a phrase that people have coined TV and media. I don't think it's literal in this case. Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Abby, you doing some crazy stuff in the alleys or something, or?
Save Kevin buttons? I think that money can be better spent elsewhere, don't you?
I don't know what you're up to, but I'm gonna find out.
Sammy. Dear bargain barrel Sammy.
What?
Why do you think everyone's as selfish as you are? Here. Save Calvin.
What?
It's still not Calvin.
It's okay, the janitor looked bored anyway.
What?
Yeah, can you get that? Thanks.
Don't be mean to the
We went to a
janitor!
meditation session at Kevin's house. It was pretty weird.
Welcome to all of you this evening.
Are they all getting high?
It's so wonderful to have each and every one of you here as we
Pause.
I think they're all getting high in a circle.
Hold on.
It's okay, the janitor looked bored.
It was pretty weird.
welcome to all of you this evening. It's so wonderful to have each.
Is that the Abstergo? Is that the Abstergo logo from Assassin's Creed?
Maybe?
Right? On the guy's shirt, it's on the left.
I don't know.
I
never
think
seen
that's the
Assassin's Creed.
Abstergo logo.
I guess he's assassin. It's canon now.
No. The Abstergo was the Templars.
I guess. He's a Templar
And
now.
every one of you here as we share the thread of consciousness.
Speaking, did you know the Templars are still around?
Nope.
Yup, they're still a thing. I didn't know that until earlier this year, I think. Here. Is this the site? Yeah, this is the site, nighttemplar.org. So you can sign up to be a Templar, modern day.
Anyways, back to this cult activity.
Sure.
And understanding the spirituality that we all carry in our hearts toward the goodness that abounds in each one of us. The special
Oh, God.
warmth and caring we all have.
Oh, I just realized the kids are closest to her. Both
Wait,
of them.
don't touch me there. This is my
Have and share in our hearts and our spirits together. Together.
Why would you come to this?
Run!
Yes.
How do we get out of here?
Why did you arrive in the first place?
Why did you
Here, follow me.
Okay. Release.
Run. You gotta sneak out the window or something, or are you gonna go outside?
Does it?
I have heard the
What?
song before as you're walking through the door.
Sure. Okay. I guess.
Ye old part 2. Yeehaw.
I guess so. Yeah. This is interesting. All right. Local video. Part 2. Bring that down to 80. 81 works.
Whoa. Band?
Time to steal Kevin's work.
No way.
Let's steal all of his instruments.
Steal!
It's a jam room.
It's fine. He's not dead. You're not insulting the dead.
He's in a coma! He's gonna wake up because the old stuff is missing!
Oh, yeah, but when?
They're so shiny.
It's like a library, except you have an extended due date.
Bass?
That's stealing still! No! Don't
Dude,
Don't-
check out this Martin.
touch the musical instruments, please.
This thing's awesome.
Why are you caressing it?
This is so much better than mine.
You should probably get out of the house. Pedal McGee may get you.
Right, I mean,
This is like
if
a
you're gonna
recording
take it, I'd
studio
open up that
versus-
garage and just nab
Look
this
at this.
stuff.
There's like a mixer and
Yeah, but the
Like, just start running.
Pedal McGee scares me.
dude, look at this.
Sammy, it's pages of music.
Dude, this is handwritten.
Okay, cool.
That is pretty sick.
Kevin wrote this.
You're gonna get caught, dude.
Sammy, no.
You're gonna get caught.
Hear us.
They can't! They're gonna be able to hear you, dude. Drum loops.
Dude,
Gonna get caught!
listen to this.
You guys aren't bad at doing bad things behind people's backs. God.
Is this Kevin?
Yeah, I think it is.
But Kevin's dead.
Oh, it can sound like this. Did you write this?
If he did, he's awesome. It sucks that nobody knew how talented he was.
He was good and all.
Watch him just be the worst
Music
person.
like this, he could have been the coolest kid in school.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if you're in the music freaks world, you get bullied for being into music.
Or if you're in the real world.
Hey, Duder.
Duder.
When
Yeah?
Kevin auditioned for our band, he knew we were looking for a songwriter, right?
Yeah, I think he did.
What?
Oh man, that would have been sweet if we could get him.
Don't steal
It's
it.
too late now.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. Duder, we would have been playing his music.
Don't steal it.
That would have rocked.
Yeah, that would have rocked, but dude,
Gotta steal it.
it could still rock.
No, that's stealing.
He's in a coma.
No, dude, I mean, we could play his music.
Oh God. Don't steal
You
it.
like stealing?
All right, look,
No,
Justin
no, I
Bieber,
mean,
just
look
grab
at it and
stuff
get
and go.
inspiration, you know?
Still be taking it though, right?
Oh, no, dude, come on, this stuff is awesome. We've been looking for time.
Please.
It's not gonna hurt anybody, dude. Dude, look how awesome this stuff is.
It's really good.
Oh, kids! Kids!
Oh God. Oh God. Run.
Hide.
Let's go, come on.
Oh, kids! Where did they go? Kids?
Move!
Get out of the house.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Don't steal it.
Man, how did you guys make this last for a whole hour last time?
I have heard this all before. As you're walking through the door.
How did you guys make that last an hour last time? We're at 46 minutes.
It's called a lot of rambling.
I don't.
And to be fair, we rambled a lot in the beginning, so the stream itself was really like we actually did most of the watching for like 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe max. Because
Chat,
first like 15 minutes was us rambling about stuff. Honestly, I'm fine with cutting the stream here anyways, because there's some stuff I gotta do today anyways, so you know.
No, it's only 47 minutes. I want at least an hour. Chat, you got something to bring up? Come on.
I don't know, we can talk more about AFMAO, but I mean that's kind of off topic. That's kind of off topic. Meow. Also, how come part 2 is only the last scene? Like, if you were gonna split the episode in 2 parts, wouldn't it have been smarter to like have the house scenes be all part 2? Maybe part 2 be like both all the scenes in that house, and you know, part 1 being everything that built up to them going to that house. Because I kind of feel like the way the episodes were divided was, it gave me vibes of the way the Moon Curl scenes were divided in episode 8, where it's like everything in part 1, episode 8 of season 1, when Jacob initially made it, was like you had most of the meat of the episode be part 1, you know, like all the main stuff, all the like setup and stuff, and then like pretty much part 2 was just like the final 2 scenes in the whole episode. If not technically 1 scene altogether, it would be a technical consideration.
I'm waiting for the twist that the aunt isn't really the aunt, and they just stole some random pedophile lady's work.
I know, she was like being so weird, like caressing their arms. Like, no, stop. Like, I don't know if that was the writer's intentions to have that kind of character, but it came off like that, and it came off as gross.
What do you think of Zelda being the main character in the new Zelda game? I think it's crazy it hasn't happened sooner.
Yeah, well, it's called The Legend of Zelda. Like, we're not, like, the Mario games aren't called Princess Peach. The Super Princess Peach, and then being like, but the game itself is just Mario 64, Peach 64.
When is the new one coming out?
I think it's like this October. Which KW, if you ever want, we could stream it on your channel. It'd be great. I'll do it.
Games with like plural in 2024 should have.
Nah,
Wait,
it's just one game.
That's not what this article's saying. Hold on.
Well, I mean, I think there may be another game, but I don't know.
Oh, there are no Zelda games planned for 2024.
Zelda could summon a table and kill people with it.
The only Zelda news is a rumored remaster.
That's not Okay, you're looking at the wrong article.
The next major Zelda release could be the live-action movie.
No, that article is completely out of date. What?
The Zelda franchise could be taking it back. See, yeah, I'm not. There's a Reddit post where people are like, we don't know. There's Pocket Tactics. I don't know the validity of that one, but it seems like the next Zelda won't release any earlier than 2027.
No.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Found it. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to be like, no, there is a new.
Is it because it's not called Legend of Zelda, maybe?
Well, it is called Legend of Zelda. It's Legend of Zelda parentheses something else. Something about wisdom, I think. And also, KW, I don't think it's gonna break lore.
Oh yeah, no, here it is. Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah. Also, KW, I don't. Zelda. Zelda.
Dude, Zelda has always been important. Man, that is crazy. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that I would expect to hear from some misogynist on Twitter. What do you mean? In what world is Zelda being the main character expected to break the lore?
Are you talking about like the timeline? Like, oh, if this is meant to take place at the same time in Link of the Past? I don't think it's meant to take place in the Link of the Past. If anything, I think this new Zelda game takes place maybe around that time period or that moment in time, like after or before Link of the Past. But honestly, I think this is just a new game that takes place during that time period.
Also, yeah, it's September 26th of this year.
Like it's just a new game set probably after Link to the Past or whatever. I really don't think it's gonna do anything lore wise or super lore wise. Also, honestly,
it's a cute little style though. It's so cute.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the Link to the Past style, like the Link to the Past remake style. Which honestly, I think why the game.
No, Link's Awakening is what you're thinking of.
Zelda doesn't have the Master Sword. Zelda has a staff that builds things. She has a staff that copies things and then builds things.
I so agree, Jacob. I need this. You know what I want? I want, like, oh god, what would Legend of Ganondorf be?
I mean, I guess there would have to be a new antagonist. Legend of Ganondorf, like, be a new antagonist. Maybe Dark Link's the protagonist of Legend of Ganondorf. Maybe Ganondorf's been captured by Zelda and Link, and
who made the Master Sword in the lore? Wasn't it Zelda?
Also, I don't think Zelda actually has the Master Sword in the trailer. She has literally a staff that builds things. She may get like a wooden sword, or like another sword to like do melee attacks, but she also has like a staff that could like copy items like tables, bushes, plants, enemies, and then puts them down and use them.
Yeah, no, the Master Sword was made by Zelda.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't break the lore. In fact, I feel like it'd be more sense if she had it. Because it says here...
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that Zelda is actually getting some spotlight as well. Because like Zelda, I kind of feel like Zelda always gets a backseat. Like in like the newest Zelda game, like I'm pretty sure she was captured for the whole game again, which is like okay, but like you can't make her like she's just not involved in the story at all. Or at a certain point, like she enters the story, then exit the story pretty much near immediately, just to be there at the very end of the story. Be like, I'm here now, guys. Guys, I'm not useless.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I feel like it makes sense because she's the one who made the sword. Because because from what I'm looking at, it was made for like her chosen hero, which makes sense. But also, it was made by Hylia, and Zelda's a reincarnation of Hylia, so.
Okay, yeah, but like all I'm saying is I personally think it's kind of cool that we're getting a more fleshed out version of Zelda. Honestly, my best guess of the newer Switch titles that have been put on, while we get stuff like Super Princess Peach, not Super Princess Peach.
I think it's weird that you assume that she can't. Like, why can't she have magic and a sword? She can just do both. That's an option.
I mean, honestly, I do kind of like the idea of a character having range and melee because, like, as we talked about in the Alan Wake stuff, when you just have range, especially limited range based off ammo, it ends up becoming a pain in the butt to, fight.
Yeah, but also she's a goddess. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, and also just having her be a guide is kind of lame. Like, what's the point of having like someone who has like who could be just as useful as Link just be the guide 24/7?
there's a Princess Peach game that I think I heard of actually.
Yeah, no,
but-
I actually have the Prince Peach game. It's fun. It's like it's kind of an easy game, but I enjoy it. Honestly, I think right now my best guess with Nintendo is they're trying to make games that are like spotlighting characters who are meant to be important to the franchises they're associated with, but never get the true spotlight. And I think the Nintendo's right now is trying to give them spotlight, like with Princess Peach.
Well,
like we're also getting a Mario Luigi game later, so I mean that's also gonna have a
Luigi's
major,
always kinda had him.
yeah, but it's gonna like help enhance them. Not to mention we're getting the remaster of Dark Moon, like, and then we have like the Zelda getting a focused game. So honestly, I think it's Nintendo just trying to focus more on their expanded cast and not
No,
just
Zelda's
Mario.
always been a goddess. She's just a reincarnation of a goddess.
I mean, does she have her goddess powers always, or is it just
No,
only
well, I don't know.
It depends on the incarnation. I think she has like near god. I think she has goddess like powers in the Breath of the Wild series. I think that's where she keeps her goddess powers. I don't know where else she has them.
Maybe she has them, but she doesn't know how to chant. I don't know.
I mean, she's always kind of been a magic user in general, though. She's been less of an offensive one, more of a magic user, but offensive, physical attacks.
But also, here's the thing with Zelda and Peach both getting games. I think it's important to note the timeline here, right? Because Peach, you remember they had her be really cool in like the trailers and stuff for the Mario film, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, she's so cool," except for a small handful of people, which most of those people
Yeah.
didn't have any real complaints other than misogyny, which is like, well, okay.
Yeah.
You don't really get to have an opinion if it's just woman bad. Tell me why this is bad.
Well, they're trying to push a message. Okay, well, everything's technically trying to push a message, so technically.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting because then she gets a game afterwards. But then it's a very similar thing because in Zelda, there's been a big thing now where everyone is just kind of accepted that like Link is some kind of like queer or trans and is just accepted by everyone to be a twink, which is kind of amazing because then they bring out, oh, hey, people like Peach, everyone is pretty sure Blink's a fruit. Hey, let's have Zelda do cool stuff. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of dig it. I think this is a pretty natural, if capitalistic, approach at diversity, but it's not the most dangerous that's we've been shown in like media.
Okay. Also, KW. I mean, I'm not gonna say whether Zelda lore is right or wrong. In my opinion, certain
Zelda lore don't even know what Zelda lore is doing.
Yeah,
Remember, it wasn't
exactly.
always split in 3 timelines. People argued for an eternity about where Breath of the Wild took place, and then they just went and said, "Oh, actually, all the timelines converged again, and now it's one timeline again."
Yeah.
Except for unless you get into Hyrule Warriors, where it's split again.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things where, one, I don't necessarily think the creators and Nintendo, and I think the Nintendo creators just kind of do whatever, nor do I think it necessarily matters too much. I mean, or at least,
okay, first off, he can be a trans guy, but also that's a very common headcanon that he's trans in some sort of way, not necessarily male, because, well, I mean, look at him. I mean, look at the guy. There's no way you could have played Breath of the Wild and and to be like, yeah, this guy don't
But
got nothing. Surely.
But yeah, honestly, just in life in general, like, you know what? If something's fun, I'll just roll with it. And honestly, at this point, like, I think that, I enjoy some Zelda games, so it's like the new Zelda game looks fun, and that's what's important to me. I mean, honestly, like the wider lore
Non-binary is included in that umbrella. That's part of what people mean. Go on.
Well, wasn't Hyrule Warriors also made by a completely different team? So I think they commissioned another team to make Hyrule Warriors, but then realized that there's kind of a mess in the timeline. So then it's like, oop-de-doop-de, we don't know.
It's split again.
Well, I mean, okay, let's look at Mario, for example. Tell me the Mario timeline. The Mario timeline isn't also very coherent in general, because if you look at multiple different Mario games, the world itself radically changes between stuff. Even basic stuff like Princess Peach's castle changes from incarnation to incarnation. And you could say it's something like Mario Galaxy, the universe being constantly reborn from all that, but like that would imply that the universe being reborn happened again. So
Mario is weird, right? Because I mean,
Yeah.
it's even where he's from, right? Because there's two different versions of where he's from, right? A lot of media, especially recently, has been like, oh yeah, he's from Brooklyn and ended up going to the Mushroom Kingdom or whatever. But it's interesting because if you look at the initial games, but also even if you look at some certain like guidebooks and everything, and even some of the old cartoons, it's like, no, he was from Mushroom Kingdom. He traveled to like the main area, but he was always part of this weird fantastical world. And so it's like, well,
I mean, I don't know, KW. I mean, I think the world itself and the characters can change, or at least the way people perceive them.
yeah,
or
I don't. Maybe
stuff.
he
I
was
mean,
always queer. Why not? He's cool. Who cares if he is or not?
I mean,
It
I don't know.
doesn't change
I
anything.
don't really put too much stock in most speculations in general. Or at least that's just me. I mean, if someone else wants to do that kind of speculation, I'm fine with that.
I don't know.
I mean, I literally
think
sit
he's
down and
pretty cool.
analyze stupid things all the time. Like I literally sit down and constantly analyze AFMAO's My Street lore.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Well, one of the other things that brought up is because he goes into like specifically like the women's only like kingdom or whatever, and no one seems to question it whenever he does it too. So it's like, well, okay.
Okay.
There's no issue with him being queer. I don't get it.
I mean, to be honest, they don't really focus on any romantic entanglements with him in general.
Except for Zelda, which is really only implied at best. It's
well,
like,
not really, because even with Zelda, I don't think there's any real romantic proper. Oh, most incarnations don't really have any proper romantic stuff with it. He just kind of saves the princess. I don't really think they kiss or show any real affection towards each other. He just kind of saves her because
they have affection sometimes.
Sometimes. But it's kind of like the Mario and Princess Peach thing, where it's like vague half the time. Where it's like, are they involved? Are they not involved? Who really cares?
That's not the same thing at all. Actually, the timeline is how we decipher the story. Him being queer changes nothing.
I mean, honestly, I don't really think the timeline matters in FNAF from a personal level, as long as I can engage with certain stuff just on a simple level, being like, okay, I like this, or at least I like parts of this, so I'm going to engage with this one project and not focus on the larger implications 24/7 of everything, and I don't really think it matters. Plus, I mean, technically, Link is always a reincarnation, right? So
yeah, because the
Triforce. I mean, technically,
that's the
Link
thing with
could
the
be
whole
different in each reincarnation. So,
well, that's kind of the lore reason for why a lot of the games are very cyclical in their story, because the Triforce is meant to like reincarnate all three entities, right? Because you have Zelda, Link, and then you have Ganondorf, and those are meant to be the three pieces of the Triforce. That's why the battle is always continuing whenever. But and the woman there don't know who he is, judging on sight alone who'd question exactly. No, and the thing is, he runs around wearing skirts and dresses too. So it's like, well. But I mean, he speaks to them and everything. Like, they don't seem to care in the way that that it's implied that they do with everyone else. And so, like, well. Come up with the name for a bar. Juniors. The classic FNAF bar. Except it might not be a bar, up to debate. But big fan and idea. Bar.
Oh, by the way, my reaction has 180 views.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah.
Has she uploaded officially yet?
I don't think so.
Is it actually out?
Is it not officially yet? I don't know.
It's kind of crazy if not. No, but 1 hour ago she uploaded another children's video.
Yeah, she always does that. AFMO
stories. Oh, hey, remember that fan-made animatic animated video I was telling you about in the AFMO stories channel? And that was like the only thing public. That's gone now.
Oh, fun.
I don't know what made her change her mind, but it's definitely not there anymore.
Jacob.
Well, okay. Look, you can think if he is or not. That's up to you. I don't really put in stock into either. I just think it wouldn't matter. But to say he's never been seen as queer is factually wrong.
But I gotta leave the stream now. Stuff to do.
Yes, we hit the 1 hour 7 minutes. I should probably end too. I really just wanted to stall a little
hey,
bit
but if anyone on here wants to give me views on my video reacting to the My Street
Oh,
trailer,
yeah.
go to my channel, Aiden the Best. I don't know if it's linked in the description of the stream or not.
It's not. I'll throw the channel in the video in the description.
Yeah. So go check out my channel though. Watch my reaction. I mean, yeah, because like, I'm so excited for my season 7. That's gonna be like a year, but I don't care if it's gonna take time. The fact that we had a trailer and the fact that Minecraft role-based are finally getting acknowledged and we're getting back around to them. It's like finally took 5 years, 4 years, whatever. It's been years. It's like 4.5-ish, I think. Anyways.
Yep. All right. Something outro. Toodle bip. Yodely hee hoo. Can we tack that one on there? Anyone got any opinions on yodely yee hoo? How many random noises can we tack onto our outro before people just really are fed up with it? It just means more people will click off the VOD when the content came for is done. Yeah, but then the content's already over. So, I mean, you can really only get good from that. I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. I don't know. I still need to figure out our payment stuff. I swear to God. I might have to email them. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I'm so irritated with how they've been handling that. It just keeps on getting denied every time whatever. I'll email them or something today or tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? Because I'll go through the process one more time before then, but